The new NVIDIA driver everyone is being pushed right now hands back fewer frames in my testing. And for some people, it started dimming the desktop the moment they installed it. So today, we decide two things. Which of the two drivers is the better one to sit on? The new one or the one it replaces? And how you get your frames back, with 6 switches sitting off in the app you already have. I risked my rig again, so you do not have to. So what does the new driver's own document say actually changed? 2 fixed game bugs, 1 open problem, a few version numbers for background parts, none of which touch frames, and 1 sentence that could describe any driver ever made. That is the entire list, for a download that is close to a full gigabyte of your disk. Now the part the document does not mention at all. In the release thread, at least a few dozen dudes describe the same thing within a day. The picture dims, flickers, or goes black for a second. Probably NVIDIA engineers wanted to show some support for Black Lives Matter. On the desktop, in a browser, almost never inside a game. That is exactly why every benchmark misses it, including mine. Cards from 3 generations. Several of them went back to the previous driver and it stopped. NVIDIA staff are still collecting reports instead of confirming anything. Typical NVIDIA experience. Your games run fine, and the part that breaks is the desktop. Now the frames. Same card, same settings, 2 drivers. Doom the Dark Ages on the driver it replaces, 49.8 average. On the new one, 50.0. That is less than 1 ducking frame. The worst 1% of frames actually dropped by about 4%, so the average sat still and the frame drops got slightly worse. Cyberpunk moves about 1% up on the average and sits flat on the worst frames, measured against a driver 2 releases back. The one real change is heat, 3 degrees cooler at 2 watts less. And I hope you understand that is my air conditioner's work, not the driver's. My card ran at the same speed in both runs. A month of work, or should I say a month of absence, and the frame counter did not move at all. My best NVIDIA drivers video said this already. Most frames come from my optimization guides, not from the update prompt. This release just proved it. Now the one open problem NVIDIA did put in that document, their words, the prefer maximum performance power mode may not be applied correctly. That is the setting half the placebo tweak lists on the internet tell you to force first, usually inside the first minute of the video. One open issue in the whole document, and it is that one. If a tweak list made you force it, open the NVIDIA app, click Graphics, click Global Settings, find Power Management Mode, and put it back on the default option. The row no longer reads Prefer Maximum Performance. Leave it there for the month, whatever the next list says. You probably lose nothing, because on this release, NVIDIA itself says forcing it may not even apply. Half the internet swears by a switch that NVIDIA itself says might be doing nothing. Pure copium. If you are sick of NVIDIA shipping a driver before the paper that says what it breaks, subscribe, because here a driver gets a real test before I tell you to install it. And my numbers are not alone. A dude on the forums, different card generation. He ran 4 benchmarks and posted the tables in the release thread. The biggest average change he found against the previous driver was about half a frame. His smoothness score, how evenly the frames land, got worse in the only game where it moved at all. Then the part that matters. He hit the screen flicker too, and told the whole thread to stay on the previous driver. And there is one more change nobody announced. The installer quietly deleted around 24,000 per game settings lines across most of its 8,000 game profiles and added nearly 700 back. A profile is the little rulebook the driver keeps for each game. Not one word about it in the document. So if you are the type who restores a saved tuning file from an older driver, do not do it on this one. You would be mixing 2 rulebooks that no longer match. Now the fair part, because this release is thin, not evil. 3 groups actually gain from installing it. You play one of the 3 new games it adds day 1 support for. You are on a driver so old it is missing months of security fixes. Or you are doing a fresh Windows install and have no reason to hunt down an older version. If that is you, take it and roll back if the desktop dims. And the new image quality feature NVIDIA is showing off this week, the one every news post ties to this driver, it runs on any driver from months back. NVIDIA's own page says so. So the one thing that looked like a reason to update was never tied to the update at all. So install it or not. If your machine works today, you stay on the driver already installed and you skip this one. You lose less than 1 frame. That is the whole advice. Which driver you should be sitting on has not changed this month, and my best NVIDIA drivers video still holds that answer. And now the part where I give you the frames you deserved on day 1. 6 switches, sitting off or half on in the app you already own. The paid optimizer crowd sells you these exact switches for money that you should spend on better hardware. Here they are for free. First one gives you up to 10% more frames, and NVIDIA left it on auto, Resizable BAR, 30 series and newer only. It lets your processor see your card's whole memory at once instead of in tiny slices. NVIDIA finally put a per game control for it in the app, but it only shows up on the new driver, in the beta app. Here is the trap. The default reads auto, and auto only follows NVIDIA's own list of approved games. A game NVIDIA never put on that list never gets it, even though your card has supported it for years. Back in graphics, pick the game, scroll down to driver settings, find Resizable BAR, and switch it from auto to enabled. The row now reads enabled. You can now hand that game the memory access your card had the whole time. Second one unalives the frame drops you get in the first hour after every driver update rate, and every card the app runs on gets it. Every driver install throws away your shader cache, the pile of pre-built graphics instructions your games lean on. That is why the first session in every game after an update is full of frame drops while that pile rebuilds. NVIDIA has a switch that rebuilds it while your PC sits idle, and it ships off. Back in graphics, click Global Settings, click Shader Cache. A window pops up, and inside it sits Auto Shader Compilation, marked Beta. Switch it to On, set System Utilization to Medium, and check the cache size sits around 10 gigabytes. The setting now reads On, with a size and a level under it. Strongest on DirectX 12 games. NVIDIA built the fix for the mess its own installer makes, and then hid it behind a switch nobody opens. 2 down, and your first hour after any driver update just stopped being a slideshow. Third one takes the lag off your mouse and steadies your frame drops on every RTX card. Low latency mode. Out of the box, the driver lets your game stack up frames in a queue before they reach the card, so the frame you see is already old. Back in graphics, click Global Settings, find Low Latency mode, and set it to On. Not Ultra, On. Ultra sets the queue to 0, and on most cards that means frame drops and a card that never gets fully used. The row reads On. You can now feel your mouse land on the frame you are actually looking at. 3 down. Fourth one removes a hidden cap that can hold your whole screen at 60 FPS, preferred refresh rate. Some games in full screen ask your screen for 60 Hz and get it on a 144 or 240 Hz panel with no warning. In the same global settings list, find preferred refresh rate. On a stock install, it reads application controlled. Set it to highest available. The row reads highest available. You can now stop a game from capping your screen below what you paid for. 4 down. Fifth one is free clocks, so free frames on every RTX card. NVIDIA has an automatic tuning button that stress tests your exact card, finds the highest clocks it holds without falling over, and keeps them. It is a careful overclock. NVIDIA says it does not void the warranty, and it ships off. Click System, then Performance, find automatic tuning, switch it on, accept the disclaimer, and leave the machine alone for a while. The panel shows a tuned clock offset when it finishes. You can now run the boost clocks your card was sold with, and every clock it finds is frames you were not getting. 5 down. Last one adds frames straight onto the counter. 40 and 50 series only. It is 2 switches, and the game picks which one you use. Frame generation is the card inventing extra frames between the real ones. If the game already has it, and you are on a 50 series card, your switch is frame generation mode. It turns on multi-frame generation, extra frames on top of the extra frames, and NVIDIA says plainly it increases performance. If the game has no frame generation of its own, your switch is smooth motion. It inserts an extra frame anyway, on 40 and 50 series both. Back in graphics, pick the game, scroll down to driver settings. Frame generation mode sits under DLSS override. Open it and pick the multi-frame option. Smooth motion is a plain toggle in the same list. Switch it on. Most of you never scrolled that far because the list is long. You can now push a game that ran fine into one that runs faster on the card you already own. One rule: never run both at once. Somebody measured what happens when you stack smooth motion on top of in-game frame generation in 3 games. Every single time the counter went up, and every single time the delay inside your PC between your click and the frame went up more. The worst game went from about 30 milliseconds to 150. Stacked, the counter is lying to you, and any tweak seller pushing that stack is selling you a train wreck with a bigger number on it. That is 6 down. The frames were in your settings, not in the download. Drop your card generation below, plus which of the switches you found sitting off, because I want to see how cooked this comment section is.